Dear students, welcome to session number 44 of BCom 5th semester, Karnataka University, Dharwad. Today's topic will be elements of cost in that overhead cost control, in that secondary distribution of overheads, in that simultaneous equation method. Simultaneous equation method. Under this method, the algebraic technique of simultaneous equations is used, and thereby the limitations of the stepladder method is overcome and maximum accuracy is achieved. Here, in order to overcome the drawbacks of the stepladder method, algebraic technique of simultaneous equation is used to solve the repeated distribution problem. The stepladder method is defective in the sense that it does not take full account of inter-service overhead cost, because overheads of one service department are not transferred to other service department and vice versa. In stepladder method, the cost of inter-service department is not taken into consideration, and if one service department serves other service department, that also it is not taken into consideration. But in simultaneous equation method, this drawback is overcome, and inter-service overhead cost of all service department is transferred to other service department and vice versa. Features of simultaneous equation method. Under this method, the true cost of service departments are ascertained first, and with the help of simultaneous equation, these are then redistributed to production department on the basis of given percentage. This method is preferable and widely used even if the number of service departments are more than two. Due to the availability of computer, it is not difficult to solve the sets of simultaneous equation. In present day scenario, due to the availability of computer, any number of department may involve in service department. It can be solved easily through simultaneous equation method. We will discuss simultaneous equation method through illustration. Bharat Manufacturing Company Limited has four production departments called first, second, 3 and 4, four production department and two service department, namely transport and power supply. The particulars of expenses of the respective departments are as follows. Production, first department 1, 1000, department 2, 900, department 3, 800, department 4, 700. Service department are 2, transport 550, power supply 380. Simultaneously, under this, the service department's expenses are charged out of percentage as given below. Transport department, production department 10%, 30%, 20%, 20%, and to power supply 20%. Power supplies for production department 30%, 20%, 30%, 10%, and for transport section it is 10%. Using the above particulars, apportion the service department expenses to the various production departments on simultaneous equation method. We will start with the simultaneous equation. First, we will frame the equation. Let total cost of transport department is equal to T. T is equal to total cost of transport department. Let P is equal to total cost of power supply department. Power supply department is denoted by P. Therefore, T is equal to 550 total cost of transport department plus 10% of power supply department. That means 550 plus 10% of power supply department. That means T is equal to 550. 10% means 1 by 10 P. Then P is equal to 380 plus 20% of transport department. 380 plus 20% of T. That means P is equal to 380 plus 1 by 5T. 1 by 5 means 20% of T. Therefore, T is equal to 550 plus 1 by 10 P, equation 1. P is equal to 380 plus 1 by 5, equation 2. Substituting the value of P in equation 2, you have to, what is the value of P in equation 2 in equation 1? We will substitute the value of P as shown in the equation 2 in the equation 1. In equation 1, we will substitute the value of P. Therefore, T is equal to 550 plus 1 by 10, that is as per first equation. Then we will insert the P value. P is equal to, that means 1 by 10 into 380 plus 1 by 5 T. T is equal to 550, then T is equal to 550 plus 380 divided by 10 plus 1 by 50 T. by reducing this one, it will become, then T is equal to rupees 550 plus 38 plus 1 by 50 T. Then T is equal to, you should take 1 by T, then T is equal to 588. See here, T is equal to 550 plus 38, 550 plus 38, 588 plus 1 by 5T. Then we'll take 1 by 50, T is equal to 588 plus 1 by 50T, taking 1 by 50T to other side. Therefore, T minus 1 by 50 is equal to rupees 588. Being 50 is a common factor, then 50T divided by 50 minus 1 by 50 is equal to rupees 588. Therefore, 50 minus 1 into T divided by 50 is equal to 588. Then we will cross multiply it. 50 minus 1 T means 49T divided by 50 is equal to 588. Then we cross multiply, that will become, therefore T is equal to rupees 588 into 50 divided by 49. Once again, see, therefore T is equal to rupees 588 into 50 divided by 49, total 600 rupees. Therefore value of T is equal to 600 rupees. Then when T is 600, now value of P will be ascertained. P is equal to 380 plus 1 by 5T, as there is in the first second equation, as there is in the beginning. In the second equation it shows 380 plus 1 by 5 T. Therefore P is equal to 380 plus 1 by 5 into T value will be 600, as the T value is 600. Then P is equal to 380 plus 120 is equal to 500. Therefore value of P is equal to 500 rupees. Now using this service department cost, T is equal to 600 rupees and P is equal to 500 rupees, it would be reapportioned to the production department as given percentage. Then you have to prepare a table, reapportionment of service department overheads. First particulars, then total cost, production department and service department. Cost as per primary distribution as given, 1000 for one, production department 1, 900 for production department 2, 800 for production department 3, 700 for production department 4, 550 for transport department and 380 for power supply department. Now transport department cost, that is after getting the transport department plus 10% of power supply department, transport department cost is rupees 600. That is apportioned in the basis of 10 is to 30 is to 20 is to 20 is to and 20 for power supply. It will come 600. So in transport department you first put minus 600, then you distribute. It will come for department 1 60, department 2 180, department 3 120, department 4 120, and for power supply it will come 120. Then you in power supply you add 380 plus 120, it will become 500. So power supply cost of department, power supply department cost is 500. It is apportioned in 30 is to 20 is to 30 is to 10 is 10 ratio. That means 380 plus 120 is equal to 500. That 500 that we are ascertained also. You put power supply department minus 500. You put power supply minus 500 and then distribute in the ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 3 is to 1 is to 1. Then it will come 150 for production department 1, 100 for production department 2, 150 for production department 3, and 50 for production department 4. Transport department's 50, it is already taken into consideration, as already we have taken minus 600, including this 50, it is already included. So transport department cost will be minus, and there it will be 0. Service department cost will be 0. Then cost of each department will be: production department 1 1210, production department 2 1180, production department 3 1070, then production department 4 870. Total will be 4330 as given. Only service department cost overheads are distributed. First it is ascertained through simultaneous equation method, total department, and ascertained on the basis of given percentage. These are my references. Thank you.